Hey guys, welcome back. Today is Monday, April 27th, and we just got back from break. So hopefully everybody's feeling refreshed and was able to take some time to get any work done that you needed to for your previous week or assignments, and maybe even work on the big Capstone QPA for a little while. I did look over some of the stuff that you had completed, and if you did not turn in the capstone, that's something that we're going to work on today. Tomorrow, just to give you some announcements of what's coming up, the humanities session has been changed from 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. You guys can come to any part of that session. I'll be available, so if you're needing help on something specific. But what I would love is for everyone to stop by during that time, whether it's for Humanities 3 or Senior Seminar. I'll look forward to seeing you during that time. And then your STEM classes are going to be from 11:30, I believe, to 12:30. But double check that. You'll get a robocall from Ms. Velez, and there should be announcements on Facebook and Instagram and so forth. Anyhow, let's go ahead and take a look at getting some things accomplished today. So today what you're going to need is you're going to need the Capstone QPA that was posted last week, or week before last rather, and then you're going to have access to a new graphic organizer that I'm hoping will help you guys to get started or to like have a deeper understanding of what this project is meant to be, and it will give you some other options too. So if you can go ahead and make sure that that information is up. Again, you'll need the Capstone QPA, and I'm going to share my screen while you guys are doing that. Sorry about that. Okay, so we're going to go over to Google Classroom, if this will let me. There we go. And on April 15th, we posted your Capstone QPA. And when you open up that document, it will look like this. So you have your PLDs already up there. Keep in mind that your objective, you're going to explore ways that show purpose and influence your audience. And you're going to create a plan proposing investment in your country's natural resources. Okay, so we laid out a whole proposal plan for you that Ms. Mudhakana had put together from when she was actually asking for investment to Rwanda. So you can click on that link if you want to read over it. And really, we're just looking for 3 parts of this today. For your project. You're going to be doing the background information, and I want you to pay attention to how much background information there actually is. I know that your countries are made up, but you should have that knowledge about your specific country. Okay, so if there was a specific thing that they have faced, like a hardship, or if they're just starting out, then what is something that they're struggling with that you would need money for in order to help them be more successful? Okay, and then the next thing is just the building plan itself. So the building plan is just going to talk about your specific project more so, and like what you're going to need to be able to get that up and running. And then the last part that you're going to focus on is just here is the sustainability. And this is just talking about, again, how are you going to make your program sustainable for that? Okay, so keep that in mind. We're going to go back to the worksheet here. And in your worksheet, you guys had an opportunity to look at the proposal plan and put any information that you wanted to put down. And really what I did was I had already given you guys some guided questions. And these questions are meant for you to be able to just copy and paste and put it right into your proposal plan. Okay, so every single one of these questions, I think there's like 9 maybe? No, there's not even 9. There's 8 questions total need to be answered. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to pop this right into your proposal plan. You got to make your own copy, but pop that right into there, those questions. And then you're done. That's it. Okay. If you're needing more help, then that's okay. So the other thing that I did was today I made up what's called raft It's where you are going to take on a specific role. So some of you guys decided to take on the role of like a government official, which is great. But if you're not going to do that because you're like, I'm not the government in my country, then you can take a look at any of these other roles and then think about who is your audience, what kind of format would you be writing for. So if you want to change the format from the one that I gave you, you can do that. And then the last thing is like the topic that they're going to be talking about and the language function. How are they writing? So is it informative? Is it meant to be persuasive? Are you just explaining information, and get that out there? So we can look at, like, this one is the journalist, right? So the journalist, that's the role you're taking on. That's the voice you're going to use. You're gonna, your audience is gonna be the newspaper audience. And then you're writing a newspaper article itself. And the topic you're talking about is just your personal experience of living in the country that you made up. Okay, and the language function itself for this one is informative. But again, you can switch it up. So maybe you're a journalist and your audience is the newspaper reader, and you're doing an article, but then maybe your topic is different. Maybe you're just talking about like how you see how you can grow the economy, and then you're trying to persuade people to invest in your economy. You can do it that way too. Okay. Again, tomorrow, so that's the information that I have for you today. Sorry, I should have wrapped that up. I do want you guys to, I'm gonna stop sharing this. I do want you guys to focus on your capstone, and getting that done. And then that way we know that Unit 5 is closed out, you're good to go on that. And then you guys are gonna be able to soar into whatever the next few weeks before graduation are gonna be. So keep that in mind. All right, guys. So again, today, work on your Capstone QPA. Tomorrow, office hours from 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. I'm going to send out a new Zoom, or rather Google Hangouts link, so that way we're not getting confused with any of that stuff. All right? Okay, guys, have a great day. I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow, again, at 10:30. Don't be late. I'll try to send text messages as reminders. Take care. Bye.